Good morning, Nonna. Thanks for meeting me here in the virtual world. As you know, I am interviewing several EdTech students who are enrolled at BSU.
Thanks for inviting me here today. I am thrilled and terrified at the same time.
Don't be nervous. I just want to get to know you better. Let's start by having you give me a little background information.
Where to start? Well, I consider myself to be quite lucky. I grew up in beautiful Jasper National Park, which is located in the Canadian Rockies. I love the mountains.
I bet you ski.
I do, but I prefer cross-country to downhill skiing or snowboarding.
See, this is going very well. Please, continue.
Thanks, Bree. I have been a high school English language arts and career and technology studies teacher for over 21 years now.
21 years in the classroom. Wow. And you still love teaching?
I couldn't imagine doing anything else, except for my new job, that is. This is my first year as a teacher librarian.
Where do you work?
I work at the Confluence Campus Library in Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. It's a beautiful space.
I love libraries. When I travel, I often visit famous libraries. I just love the Bodleian. Have you been there?
Yes, I have. It's a wonderful place. You just reminded me that I forgot to bring up someone who is very important to me. My better half is my own tour guide.
Wade, I'm glad you are here. I want to introduce you to my new friends.
What friends?
Wade.
Just kidding. What do they need to know?
How we met. What our interests are. Things like that.
We've been together a long time, so the memory is a little fuzzy. I think we met in a bar and you were taking your...
Wade. Tell them the truth.
They cannot handle the truth.
Wade.
We met in 2001, just after I moved to Rocky Mountain House. Back then we both taught at Wilson Clare High School. You taught English, and I taught math. It was love at first sight.
It is true what they say.
What's that?
Opposites attract. Next to teaching, what is our all-time favorite activity?
I'm not touching that question with the 10-foot pole.
You know what I mean. Be serious.
Okay. We both love to travel. I do not know how we managed it, but we backpacked through Europe twice now.
We just returned from our latest adventure. Last fall, Wade and I took a year off work and spent 7 wonderful months traveling throughout Europe.
Good times. We will always have Perry. Right, love?
Okay. You can go. I will not ask you to help me with my homework again. Oh my, your bitter half is quite the wit. And that's not the half of it. Okay, let's move on. Perhaps you can tell me why you are taking an EdTech degree. Well, I love teaching. And I love technology, so why not marry the two? And live happily ever after. Nice segue. Thanks. You know, Bree, we expect our students to use technology effectively and safely. So, shouldn't the same be true for teachers? Of course. I believe that the 21st century teacher must embrace technology too. Integrating technology into the classroom makes sense, not just because it is engaging, but because if it is used wisely, it can support and strengthen any curriculum. Here's the catch though. How do 21st century teachers integrate technology effectively? I hope to be able to answer this question by the end of my degree. And I expect to put what I learn into action. If anyone can put what they learn into action, it will be you. Thanks, Bree, but sometimes I have my doubts. The 2 staffs I work with expect a lot of me. As a tech coach, they want me to have all the answers, or if I don't know the answer, they expect me to find it. So, you feel overwhelmed at times? That's totally it. You know, I feel like someone who has too many doors to open. And time is running out. I do a lot of test driving, experimenting, and exploring, but now I would like my learning to be more directed or focused. I think an EdTech degree will help me achieve that. I just need some direction. I still want to discover and use technology in the classroom, but I want to use technology more effectively. Does that make sense? I totally understand where you are coming from.
I haven't seen you all day. Where have you been?
I've been working on my homework. But the last question has me stumped.
Remember the promise you made me. No more homework help.
I know.
Okay, what is the last question?
The last question is this: what do you hope to gain from the program?
Keep it simple, silly. Just say it like it is.
Alright, here goes. Well, to be honest, I am not taking this degree to advance my career. When I finished my last degree, I promised myself that I would return to university again.
I know several of our colleagues think it is strange that you want to go back to school when you are 9 years away from retirement.
That's true. But some of them don't know about a certain fear that has haunted me since I began teaching.
What fear?
Well, you and I have talked about it before.
Oh right, I remember now. You are afraid of becoming stagnant or lackadaisical.
That's right. I don't want to be left behind. I want to be intellectually challenged. I want to continue to grow, to learn, to improve.
You want to keep your brain firing on all 4 cylinders, right?
Correct. I think this program can do that for me.
And so, the journey begins.